Now let's write a function rule from a graph. Just as easy as writing it from a table. It's just that instead of being given the coordinate pairs, you just have to look at the graph and find them. So let's move our graph over here a little bit. Give us some space to work. And let's see if I can draw a curve for us to work with. All right, so we need to identify a few points on this curve. Remember, as we were writing our function rules in the past, there's really only two x values that matter for writing the rule, that is. And that is when x is 0 and when x is 1. So if we look at our graph, when x is 0, y probably is trying to be 0 in this as well. And when x is 1, y is 1. So let's go ahead and use this information and see if we can write our function rule based on just these 2 points. We know that we're dealing with a curve, so we'll start there. Y equals b to the x plus c. And we'll use this first point when x is 0, y is 0. So y is 0 equals b to the x, and we know x is 0 plus c. Well, anything to the 0 power is 1, so we have 0 equals 1 plus c. Subtract 1 from both sides, and our c value is a -1, which just means that we have a vertical shift of down 1 unit. So let's look at our other point. We have y equals b to the x plus c, and this time our x value is 1. So we have y is 1, x is 1. Let's go ahead and put that in the other color. So y is 1, x is 1. So if y equals b to the x plus c, and remember our c value is a -1. We just found that right here. Alright, so we have 1 equals b to the 1, which is b. Positive times a negative is a negative. So 1 equals b minus 1. We'll add 1 to both sides. And we have 1 plus 1 is 2. So b equals 2. We can take this information of b and c and plug it in and find the rule that explains this particular curve. So we have y equals b to the x plus c. Remember, the x and y values need to stay variables, but we'll plug in our b value of 2 and our c value of -1. Here is the function rule that describes the curve that we were initially given.